We made a mistake, guys. So sorry. No, we were recording it, but no live reactions. If you want closer to live reactions, I guess go rewatch that one. Go watch our 413 special. That had some cool reactions to it. That's
basically we read through all of this and I forgot to hit the record button.
Should I also hit record?
You don't need to. I'm telling you. It says recording 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay.
So if you guys want some maybe closer to live reactions, go watch the 413 special, because we kind of react to some stuff that happened later on in that, I guess.
Or at least, like, you know, talk about it. And
yeah, we talk about it. So that's cool.
Alright. We can probably go now.
Hey. Glub. Glub glub. Yeah? What is it? Well, what? I'm wondering if you could forego the exaggerated emotional theatrics for once and actually tell me what's on your mind. Nothing's on my mind. Well, why can't I just fucking talk and club at you for a reason I don't have? Well, fine. But you don't want to hear it. Yes, I do. We're supposed to talk to each other. That is what morals are for. Well, whatever. Club, club, club. Sigh. Will you... Shoot. Will you take the chip off your nub and tell me what's the matter? Yeah, well... Okay, since we are the palest of pales a guy could ever ask for, I will tell you, even though you'll only humor me as usual, since you don't agree with my agenda. Any of my agendas, really. None of the agendas. None of them. Are you fretting over another one of these dumb contraptions? See, more condescension. You're going to make a hell of an empress. No, I'm not. But that's besides the point. None of your plots to kill the land dwellers ever work out, and every doomsday device you ever get your hands on turns out to be a piece of junk. So, I got to keep trying, and that's how all the great military masterminds become great. Through upright perseverance. I think deep down you stack these plots against yourself so you fail because you know it's wrong. It isn't wrong. I'm not going to explain it to you again. At this point, all you need to know is it's important to me, and I'm doing it for us. I mean, our kind. Nobody understands, not even you. This is the last time I will say this. We are not better than anybody. Club. Humo Spectrum begs to differ. If you're as sickened by them as you say, why do you spend so much time on land? You can't have the sort of affinity for our kind that you profess if you only spent, what, a few days underwater, maybe? In your whole life? Well, whatever. I have to keep an eye on them up here. It's all about tactics. What about your friends? Do you ever think about them? If they are beneath you, then they have to die too. And I know you like talking to some of them. You say you hate them, but I think you're pretending. History is full of cases where conquerors consorts with members of the enemy in a mannerly way before wiping them out. Even going as far as growing fond of some. It's only civilized. I have this fishy feeling that this stupid doomsday machine thing is just another excuse to consort with someone in particular. All of your feelings are fishy. Glub, 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 glub. Don't you glub in that tone of glub with me, mister? I'll glub and whatever dumbass bubbly sounded fish noise I want to club. Oh shit, you are angling me so much trouble right now. Okay, please. Let's just not get into this whole fucking fish pun thing again. Like we get it, we are nautically themed. Hehe, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she ignores me. I guess she just bored with me. But we had it all set up for her to give me this thing tonight that probably doesn't even will work. But yeah, maybe that wasn't the point. I mean, you think we have it pretty good rivalry going, right? Or at least had. It was pretty fucking bitter and contentious for a while, but there was some good chemistry. I don't know what happened. I guess or happened. Oh, I guess I wouldn't really know. Sometimes people just drift away, I think, or just aren't as into the quadrant as the other wants to be. So you really think your feelings for her run that dark? It doesn't matter. Like I said, she's bored shitless. I guess I'm not as good as the first area as I thought. That is so ridiculous. Any girl would be lucky to have a kiss misses as diabolical as you, especially that one. Who knows what her problem is? She has issues. Well, okay, thanks for saying so. You know, I'm not sure why we never talk about our romantic aspirations. We should more often. It's kind of exciting. Shrug. Probably because you fill your gossip quota with your nubby horned bro. You leave nothing left to talk about with your dear sweet Moirail. We're supposed to help each other with that stuff too, remember? Maybe. Seems kinda odd though. Your stupid fishy face is what's odd. Have you ever thought about that? Fine. Well, those are my stupid feelings. What about yours? Seems to me like you get along well with everybody to be harboring any black sentiments. Yeah, I can't think of anybody I feel that way about. Maybe I'm just not old enough to have those feelings yet. We're still pretty young, you know. Yeah. So okay, those are your black leadings. What about red? Iridan? Oh god. Is there any lucky lady you're waxing scarlet for? Or lucky fellow? Tell me. Don't pretend you're all embarrassed suddenly. Okay, Fef, this is none of your damn business. I gotta go. I'll be back later when it's time to play.
Iridan, go get a beverage. Another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. It couldn't be any clearer to you. You and the Sea Princess have splashed down hard into the Moirail zone, and now you don't know which way's upward. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings toward her, and end these exaggerated emotional theatrics once and for all, one way or another. You need a stiff drink, but not this swill. You're not that desperate. Iridan, check fridge. You pay a visit to what the common land dwellers refer to as a thermal hull, instead of the more aristocratic and especially esoteric and alien-sounding term, a refrigerator. Iridan, open it. A bunch of unbelievably shitty wands tumble out. Of course you knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. Pfeffery, go get a beverage. Another emotionally exhausting conversation. Too many feelings and problems. That guy. Talk about a high-maintenance Moirail. Perhaps tonight you will reveal your true feelings toward him, and end these exaggerated emotional theatrics one way or another. You need a sugary drink. Pfeffery, disarm. You decide to unwind and take your mind off the drama for a while before starting the game. You nearly forgot this is going to be an exciting night. Everything you are about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. You are excited. I still don't know how to pronounce that. This is not a letter.
Why, Don?
This does not exist. This is not a thing. Like
It's Tridon.
Like this is not a Unicode character.
Tridon. Tridon.
Whatever. A golden double culling fork, a legendary weapon reserved for royalty and generally only used for ceremonial purposes. Eridan, disarm. You unequip Ahab's crosshairs, which is yet another legendary weapon about as powerful as your kind Stratus will allow. You plundered it from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. It was the same old gambling ship from which your accomplice at the time also plundered a set of extraordinarily powerful dice. You almost feel sorry for the adversaries you will face tonight. They will likely pose neither team much challenge at all, unless one of the links in the prototyping chain includes something especially huge and monstrous, but really, what are the odds of that happening? Eridan, Bother Vriska. On the subject of your old accomplice/rival, you guess you'll try talking to her one more time, even though you know she won't answer. You know she is bored shitless with you and your drama. You are almost starting not to care about this stupid doomsday device, which probably won't even work. She probably knows you know it won't work. She has probably put all the pieces together and knows it was an elaborate ruse to be in cahoots with her again. And she just went along with it, playing you for a chump. You are such an idiot. Yeah, see? No answer. Bored shitless, just like you thought. She has much hotter irons in the fire than you these days. But it wasn't that long ago that you were the hottest iron. At the height of your prowess as Seagrifts, Marquise Mindfang and Orphaner Dualscar were in alliance an unmatched terror, and in competition unbridled tempest. Either way, spoils were typically traded and shared. No levels were left for anyone else to gain. None of the levels. She would have the victims of your conquest walk the plank, while you would reap the custodial spoils. And while yet another partook not in revelry, but in necessity. She had to keep her fed to keep her calm, to keep her terrible voice down. If she were to raise it above a whisper, trolls would begin dying. First, the lesser bloods, those more psychically susceptible. If she raised it to a shout, all on the planet would die, land and sea dwellers alike. And if she were ever to get really upset, she might release the vast glub, a psychic shockwave that would exterminate every troll in the galaxy. In truth, it would be all too easy to solve the land dweller problem once and for all. You just need to lighten up on the feeding schedule for a while. Maybe you'd be a little too busy to bother with that hassle for once. Or maybe you could happen to be off your game for a spell. It happens, even to the best sometimes. But nah, it would make her upset. More emotions, more problems, that's all you need. Sometime later, the Witch of Life takes her place in the land of dew and glass. Pfeffery, report to Eridan.
Whoa! Fef, are you in? Yeah. That took forever. I was getting worried, kinda. Yes, it was a pretty close call, and got kind of complicated, but Solix finally came through, and now I believe the full chain is complete. Man, that guy. He's a fucking drama machine. He's fucking pathetic. Your stupid fishy face is the drama machine. That does nothing but whine and glub. Fuck, sorry. Anyway, you shouldn't say that about him. He is a hero, and he saved my life. Yeah, sorry. I was getting worried and stressed out that I thought you weren't dead. And I didn't even get to thank you for saving my life, or really anything. And I just spent all this time here worrying, thinking about stuff, and I decided I have something I want to tell you. That I've been meaning to get off my nub for a while now. Oh, really? That's good, actually. I have something I have been meaning to say to you, too. Whoa, really? What is it? You go first. Okay. But this isn't gonna be easy to say. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I will understand more than you think. We might even be saying the same thing. Okay. I hope so. I think now that you're both in this game and have left our world behind, and you can no longer pose a danger to our people that you had always planned to, I think it's not really necessary for me to be your Moirail anymore. Oh, whoa. Wait, what? I'm really sorry, Eridan. It has just been so hard looking after you and keeping you out of trouble. It has taken its toll, and honestly, I'm really exhausted. Fuck, this isn't what... I don't know what I was expecting at all. I'm not sure I can handle this. I'm sorry. It'll be the best for both of us. We could just sort of be regular friends instead. No, please don't. Look, I'm being serious here. Don't do this. I won't even use my weird accent while I type. Okay, so you know I'm being really dead serious and honest about this. Okay. I'm being serious and honest too. Okay, good. Are you sure you aren't being hasty about this? You've just been through a lot. I mean, we are supposed to be fated to be more else, aren't we? Isn't that how this works? You can't just throw it all out because you're sick of me. I'm not sick of you, Irden. I still really like you. In order to be destined for more allegiance, both people have to be on board, don't you think? But I cannot do it anymore. So I think it just wasn't meant to be all along. And really, you just don't need me anymore. You are free to do as you wish. We both are. I can't look after you anymore. I didn't ever need anyone to look after me. I was totally fucking fine with my ambitions. Fine. My ambitions were noble. And really none of your fucking business, quite frankly, your majesty. And the only reason I put up with your stinking flipper, or with stinking my flipper in this fucking shithole quadrant with you was what? Or was what? Never mind. Tell me. Okay, fine. I apologize for losing my shit over this. I was just caught off guard is all. But maybe it's a good thing, really. Actually, I might have been proposing the same thing, to be honest. Oh? Yeah, Fef. Have you thought about, since you don't want to be pale with me no more, possibility, some other type of arrangement with me? What do you mean? I mean, a little bit more kind of reddish, like brighter red? No, I hadn't thought about it. Okay, well, what do you think about it, now that you're thinking about it? I really don't know about that. Why not? I thought you said you liked me. I do, but I don't know if it's really in that way. Couldn't it be, though? Don't you think there's room for your collapsing, expanding bladder-based aquatic vernacular system for those feelings? I've never had a chance to consider anything like that. I have spent all of my time worrying about you and trying to keep you from killing everybody or hurting yourself. It took all my energy. I don't think I have anything left for those feelings either. Oh god. What? I'm the biggest fucking idiot who ever lived. Can't believe I just opened up to you like chump when what was coming. I am one of those sad fucking brine sucker, over emotional sappy trash. You're right. I'm not better than anybody. I'm worse than anybody. Everybody. All the bodies. Stop! Oh god. You just clam up for once in your life? Always carping and carping and carping. You go completely overboard with your emotions, always. Looking to reel in drama wherever you can. I'm just up to my gills in it. I can't salmon the strength anymore. I cannot believe you are doing this fish pun thing while you're breaking up with me. Real nice. Whoops. I mean real nice. Sorry. But really, this shouldn't be as bad as it sounds. When all is said and done, I'm still your friend. We have left our world behind. Everyone is dead. There's no use in worrying about it now. It's over. It is time to play this game and focus on building something new and exciting. So hang in there, Irden. I have to go now. Solix is in serious trouble, and I have to go help him. Bye! Oh, wait, don't go. Glub?
God, their text colors are... Like, do they really have to be that similar, too?
Yeah,
Aridin really is just an incel.
I hate him.
I love him. Oh, mixed reactions. Okay.
I mean, I've seen worse incels. If I was able to play through a large portion of Persona 5 and deal with Morgana, I can deal with Aridin.
Morgana is not that bad.
I'm sorry, get in the comments, people. Morgana is either a simp or an incel, and you can't deny
he's
it.
He's a simp. I'm not denying that.
Everyone says that Morgana's like terrible in the game because he talks so much.
I think people just hate him. I think people just hate him for the fucking go to sleep thing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Pfeffery, proceed to gate. You're free!
Wait, scroll up. Her gate is just right above the bowl.
Carcat, check on Solix.
Easiest first gate in the game.
Bro, are you okay? Hey. Oh god, what have I done? Solix, please tell me that's just honey. Please just be honey. Please just be honey. Please just be honey. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Wait. Okay, before you read this, if you go back a couple pages, back to Fef thing, wouldn't she just fall straight back in the bowl?
I think this is implying that she can fly.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe she can swim really, really fast.
I thought it was that she was swimming real fast.
I have no idea. It is all your fault. You couldn't get him in before the glub. There, you blubbering goddamn pansy.
Aw.
I love Gamzee in this panel so much.
How is Jack the one doing the consoling right now? Jack, Mr. Murder Happy over here.
Here in
Because
the
they're like
land of
cahoots.
tense and mirth. Yeah, there we go. That's more what I would expect.
Yeah.
Gams-
Wait. Is Carcap bleeding from his eyes?
No,
Okay,
they
so-
cry in the color of their blood.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a translucent. It's like lighter than the normal red.
Oh, okay. That
I actually had
makes
this
a bit more
conversation
sense.
with Jacob before.
Yeah, that was like ages ago, though.
Yeah, where I was talking about, oh, they actually cry in their blood color. And he's like, what?
I think it was about something significantly less safe for work than blood, but or than tears, but you know.
It was tears partially as well. It was just about bodily fluids. Okay.
Gamzee, indulge emotional theatrics.
No,
These ones are really close too.
I forgot.
At least these
Okay,
typing
God.
quirks are obviously different.
Yeah. Gab, I need to talk to Carl. Where is he? He isn't answering it. He isn't answering.
He's busy being slapped motherfucking senseless by the guy who likes knives. But I can relay what message you got, my brother.
I don't feel comfortable with that. I have some serious feelings and problems here, and I need some advice.
Yeah, I feel you. He's pretty worked up too.
Why?
Cause our good bro Solix just kicked the wicked motherfucking shit.
What the fuck do you mean by that? You say he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh god, fuck. Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, I'd say that an asshole is the thing that just about what everybody feels like. Carcat blames himself on it, poor motherfucker. But I told him to be chill because there is a miracle coming. I can feel it.
That is the worst fucking advice. What an awful thing to say. Magic isn't real, stupid. Stop believing in it.
I've got to believe what my heart tells in me, even if it's a fake thing.
This is a lot of pointless fucking rubbish and isn't no emotional help to him or me either, for that matter. Put car on.
I can't really think about intervening. The black frowning motherfucker kind of scares me. Are you sure I can't help a brother up into his motherfucking chill?
I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. My feelings seem petty and meaningless now. She had better things to worry about than my overwrought bullshit. Like the dead guy who saved her, so forget it. Thanks anyways.
Bro, my advice is you just kick back and motherfucking snap into rude elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. There, I said my piece.
What the fuck are you fucking babbling about?
Snatch an ice cold, dog. Motherfucking chug that shit like you and the bottle was reunited lovers.
Are you recommending a beverage to me or something? Is that what this is?
Yeah, man, slam a fago.
I don't have a fucking Fago, you stupid fuck. Why would I keep that disgusting shit on hand?
Are you motherfucking sure about that?
Oh god. You're right. I do. Totally forgot about it.
You see, man, motherfucking miracles.
Aridin, slam a Fago. You prefer to kick back and motherfucking snap into some rude elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. It sure would be startling if what followed was a crudely drawn spit take accompanied by an odd short exclamation. Aridin, blah.
What?
It's just soda. Not great, but not that bad either. What's the big deal? We all need to settle down here. And later still, a princess prepares to administer a universal remedy for the unawakened. Carcat. Bleh. Damn.
Solved 2 times combo.
Hey kid, never got a chance to say how much I hate you. Every last one of you. Goddamn troll
Back.
kids. Every time you turn around, they're smooching each other. Makes a man want to stab his own gut and puke blood.
He's back. I love him.
It is like I am the kid from the never-ending story. I was chased by some bullies into this fucking attic, and now I'm watching more people kissing and stuff, basically forever. How many meta layers removed this story can we get? This attic is spooky. I wish those bullies would just leave me alone. Later, I'm going to ride a long magic dog through the sky and fuck their shit up. Ugh, this troll paint is making a mess. This was such a bad idea. MSPA, quick, become more meta while Andrew Hussey is brooding.
This is one of my favorite panels.
This is great.
AH employs a daring execution of author tech ladder to self-indulgence behind his own back. It keeps happening. All MSPA readers make a solemn vow to do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the stump and blow their brains out if it doesn't stop happening. AH, okay, haha, get back to the story, jackass. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, am I not going fast enough for you? Well, quite frankly, your majesty, I don't think you realize what kind of hell I've been through. Do you have any idea how long I've been trapped in this attic? Do you have any idea how fucking scary it is in here? Do you have even the slightest clue how many times that wolf head over there has scared the shit out of me? Wolf? Ah! This is ridiculous. No, this is my life we're talking about here. Bullies, wolves, musty attics, huge spiders. Did I mention the spiders? Let me tell you, I got hella spiders up in this. Fuck, this horn fell off. Damn it, piece of shit. Wonder if there's any glue in here. Oh, screw it. Do you have any idea how much power I wield over you? To what extent I can ruin the shit you step in with that squeaky clean Sunday loafer you use to stomp that bookmark and stamp that F5 key? Day goddamn in and day fucking out? Do you possess even the most infinitesimal kernel of cognizance for the degree to which I can make the shorn, shivering weasel that is the totem spirit representing your wretched fascination with this website squeal in heart-rending remorse? It would be so easy. I could snap my gray smudgy fingers right now and make you read all the troll romance exposition segments all over again, back to back to back to back. Oh, you don't think I'll do it? Oh my god. The problem is that
Now you explained this, but the colors flopped.
Yeah, no. Incestuous slurry. Wow.
This time we reread it.
That's what just happened, bitch. Alright, now you're definitely trolling us. Come on. Recap then? Nah, I think we're good. AH, reel it in. Yeah? Okay. Guess I've trolled you guys enough. Where were we? Oh yeah, Slick. SS, move this along. It's bad enough you had to watch this broad smooch a corpse and this kid bawl his eyes out once already, even if it was centuries ago. Next. Oh, for the love of... Why would they even design a button like that if it doesn't print the right advancement characters? You're getting really tired of mashing the equals key. Type 4 equal signs, then arrow.
Jack is losing a lot of... Slick is losing a lot of blood right now.
Well, he is missing an arm. This moon is different. It's very purple and quiet. Doesn't look like anyone here is awake yet. Not like the yellow moon you were just dreaming about. Plenty of friends there, all up and around, making a racket. It was fun for a while, until you woke up with honey in your mouth, killed your Lucis, saved a princess, and died. Luckily you had a couple lives to spare.
Just doesn't have a dream self.
I mean, she is dead.
Yeah, she already died. And
Yes,
so,
So I guess if you
And-
die before the game happens, you're just dead.
Well, I don't think she can sleep, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
True.
So-
Or
Solix
if she can go to
has
the Jewel, she would just fly into someone's memory.
Yeah, Solix has 2 dream selves. I imagine if she had awoken her dream self before dying, it would probably be different.
Yeah, probably.
Most other players only get one extra, but you're kind of a special case. Boy. Huh? You there, red and blue-eye boy. Hello. I remember this. I did not get the chance to formally greet you. I suspect this is what made you angry, but worry not. I have been brushing up on your troll etiquette. Pardon me while I consult the appropriate pages. It will only be a moment. This book is very thick. Just what you need, another voice of the imminently deceased invading your head. Haven't they caused you enough trouble already? Get it out. Troll etiquette sure is confusing. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out! Oh, jeez. Solix, blast off. You've wasted enough time on sleeping and dying. You've got to get back to adventuring while the adventuring's good. And also change out of these stupid pajamas. Pachoo! Solix, get back to adventuring. The revived Mage of Doom returns to the land of brains and fire for a surprise rendezvous with the Witch of Life. Hey, what the heck is going on in here? Vriska, get back to adventuring. Somewhere on Lomat, the thief and the page plunder the untold riches of innumerable pointless side quests. The thief is proving useless, completely unresponsive to commands. You'll need to rely on someone else, someone less stubborn, someone craftier. Exile. Type arrow switch 2. While the Knight of Blood charges ahead, the Seer of Mind remains behind to unravel the mysteries of the land of thought and flow. Seer. It is time. It's the voice again. You were wondering when she'd come back. This time you're ready for her. Terezi, retrieve chalk. You search for the appropriate card through your scratch and sniff modus. The card will be unmistakable. It is the one that smells like a fruity rainbow that makes you sneeze.
You see, Terezi's,
I love your scratcher.
yes, Terezi's thing, she has no trouble retrieving it. Her only problem is that she's blind.
Yeah. Terezi, inquire. Time for what? To begin your mission. What mission? You must eliminate the Archagent. Exiled Jack Noir. Nepeta, surely you must be adventuring by now. Why yes, as a matter of fact, it does appear that the Rogue of Heart has been keeping herself quite busy. Nepeta, aggress. Oh yeah, by the way, Land of Little Cubes and Tea, lolcat.
Lolcat.
Nepeta, aggress. You inquire into the whereabouts of the Maid of Time. The Heir of Void has no idea where she went. She just disappeared. Equius, get up and commence the adventuring. The underlings have been getting enormous lately. Must have been something one of those other clowns prototyped. Speaking of clowns, Equius, answer Karkat. It does not appear to be a message from Karkat directed at you oh god. Directed at you specifically. He has just updated one of the many memos on the trans timeline bulletin board he set up a while ago. You've since no longer bothered keeping up with the endless and mostly incomprehensible communique, but while checking the update, you can't help but skim through the first memo in the long sequence, which was written hours ago from your present perspective. Equius, read first memo.
So it begins.
Okay, I think I set this up right. Fuck, I should have come up with a better board name. But I guess that's the name it was supposed to have, since that's the name that, I already read. Wow, that probably won't make any sense to anybody. Whatever, it's just a stupid name. Let's just do this. This is a public bulletin using Trollian's weird trans timeline features, which I don't even really understand yet, but I'm guessing might be useful. I've included all 12 players in the subscription list, so you should all be able to read these memos at any time. That is, all the memos posted, past and future, I think. It could get pretty temporally confusing, obviously. I'm going to try to keep the memos as simple and linear as possible. Also, let's keep this a one-way only bulletin to make this as simple as possible. Do not reply to my memos. This is not a fucking chat room, assholes. If you have something to say to me in response to a memo, message me in private at the appropriate point on the timeline. First order of business is about the teams. As of now, you should all be aware that there's really only one team, and we are all working together. And by now, I mean time local to me as of writing this. So if you're reading this in the past, okay, first of all, how do you even know about this feature already? Second, why didn't you fucking tell me? Whatever, I digress. If you're reading this in the future, then who cares? It's probably old news to you. Actually, now that I think about it, what's so special about reading this in the future? It's like any bulletin board. You post stuff and it sits there for a while and people in the future read it. Big fucking deal, I guess. Oh my god, Carcat, who cares? Anyway, like I was saying, one big team over which I have assumed total leadership. I will assume that it will continue to stay this way for the duration of our quest, and that I will remain an impeccable leader for a span of hundreds of hours while I guide us all to a stunning victory. In fact, I don't even need to assume. I browsed through this whole bulletin in advance, and it does appear to be the case. Go me. In fact, since I've seen what I will write in the future, I wonder what impetus I will have for writing it later when I'm supposed to. I wonder if I could just copy-paste it. Hold on. Damn. I guess they thought of that? I don't know. I tried to look at the whole bulletin again, but now that I've opened this one from the beginning, I can't see the whole thing anymore. Or maybe if you send me like a text file of it, would that cause a paradox or something? You know what, this is so stupid. I actually remember reading all this shit like a half hour ago, and now here I am typing it anyway. I probably can't avoid typing any of this. How weird is that? I hate time travel. Hello?
Oh, sorry. KK, I'm basically just Mao here at this WoW.
Holy fucking shit, are you people losing it?
Dude, don't worry, I won't fuck up your memo for long. I just can't believe this was the big reason you wanted future me to help you open those ports. To basically just babble about paradoxes and argue with yourself for hundreds of pages.
Okay, so you're saying this from like 5 hours in the future, just to give me a hard time. Nice. Well, thanks for the help. So when do I ban you, future boy?
A few lines down after I pretend like I'm going to die. I'm sure for a laugh and on account of my imminent banning. How could you even do that to me? So cold, man.
Are you really still sore at me 5 hours later for running that virus? God damn, get over it. It was your fucking virus anyway. You're to blame.
No, bro, we're cool about that. Now, future you is connecting with me, so I can enter the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so thanks for that 5 hours in advance.
This is BS, isn't it? Trolling me from the future? How juvenile can you get?
No, man, it's true. We are bulge-bumping pupa pals again.
Oh, fuck. This condescending future know-it-all act. We aren't bumping shit. You are so banned.
No, not the ban. It burns. Oh god, haha. Wait. Oh god. It does burn. Something's wrong. I'm serious. That horrible psychic noise. The voices. They're all going to die. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Shit, this is bad. I have to get her in quick. Got to go.
And so the porcine hoof belonging to the swollen hag known as Lady Destiny has stomped another throat. Which one of you fuckers is next? Nobody? Okay, good. Although I'm fairly sure I remember someone else chiming in before I closed this memo. You ADD disordered shit rinsers can't keep your lascivious prongs out of the row hole, can you? Solix, for future reference, or past reference, or whatever, if you want to do that kind of role-playing, you can start your own bulletin. You can all act like brain-dead asswipes in your own festering flap of paradox space. Fine with me. Everyone will be so confused by the time paradoxes it'll distract them from how awful their terrible hobbies are. Choose your classes now! Level 69 Nook Sniffer is up for grabs. Who wants it? No, that's not an invitation for you fucking nerds to come in here and correct me on your goddamn fairy elves. Just do me a favor and keep me banned from that one, okay? I'll return the favor if you nerd up my memos. I seriously can't believe how many fucking nerds are on this team. Just remember this is my personal podium, a stump if you will, for sole use by me as leader for important leadership business. Got it? This is so embarrassing. What was I even thinking? Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm fed up with this memo. I'm gonna close it out now. You'll hear from me again later when I got something else to say, i.e. just scroll down, you douche. It's all right there already. Because of time travel. I know, right? Anyway, just to reiterate, full steam ahead. Leader equals me, forever, obviously. Peace the fuck out, D-bags. I'd like to add to this useless memorandum that I still don't recognize the validity of your leadership. Sweet mother grubs oozing vestigial third oral sphincter. How can you people be so stupid? It may be true that we are all playing in the same session, but I see no reason to disband the former power structure. especially if it means instituting attack with a short fuse, a foul mouth, and paralyzing insecurity over the color of his blood. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I have a short fuse. That's very funny. You can almost hear me laugh over the sound of the robot you're probably beating to death. Or doing worse to. Hey, you do kiss your robots, right? Might as well clear the air as long as we're broadcasting this across the entire space-time continuum.
Not usually.
The funny thing is, in the future, everyone will recognize me as the undisputed leader, even you. You'll be standing on the tippy toes of your idiotic metal shoes, taking delicate purchase of my nubby horns and hoisting yourself over my head to put your sweatiest tough guy smooch up on my twitching spine lump. It'll be tender and differential, like a pauper kissing a noble's ring. Just scroll down, read the logs.
Nowhere have I seen evidence of this. Most of this is you, from various points in time, raving about nonsense and arguing with yourself. Do you realize that here in the future, this bulletin has come to be regarded as something of a joke? A lengthy piece of comedy, often quoted amongst ourselves in private moments of levity. It seems I'm the one to inform you of this up front, which is likely why you persist with the ingratiating charade against better judgment.
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
What do you mean?
This excites you, being the tough guy and pretending like you're putting the awesome leader in his place. You're probably working up a good sweat. Hope you alchemized a bunch of spare towels. Hey, why don't you and them with your spongy brain for extra absorbency?
How do you know about my perspiration problem? I mean, aside from reading about it in this memo. Wait, fudgesicles.
What about the queen? What about the queen? What about the queen? Jack was helping us exile her, so... both? Okay. Wow, oh my god, Dark Text Lady, I get it. No, I don't think so. Where are you then? Okay, sorry I asked. What? No. It's okay, because... I don't want to run out of red, because red is the best, and tastes the best.
You are a strange and funny girl. Carcat, begin another memo. Carcat, do not fucking do that.
Do not start another memo, Carcat, please. I beg of you.
Oh my god, look at the timelines!
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yes. You can't even see some of them. It's amazing. Beautiful.
This is as good a time as any to start a new memo. In fact, it's a better time than any because according to the laws of chat client predestination, I don't really have a choice, do I? Fuck. It doesn't matter. It's still a good time to do it. People, we need to get organized here. Shit is getting serious. We are about to embark on Operation Regisurp, a cunning plan devised by double Archagent Jack Noir to exile the Black Queen. We will need all hands on deck for this, even the idiots. And once again, a reminder, do not troll me in these memos from any point in time or it's an insta-ban. Also, a note to my future self, if you feel the need to say something smug, do me a favor and shove a throb stalk in it. Just sit there patiently and wait for me to become you in the due course of time, thus improving your intellect drastically. Or intellects, plural. I forgot, there are a lot of you fuckers out there. All of you just zip your shoots. I mean, seriously, like, there's nothing better to do in the future? It's the future, for God's sake. A realm of endless fucking possibilities. Now, before we get started, let's take a toll of the situation at this point in time. My point in time. Who's in so far, who's not, etc.
Hey, sorry for busting in on the memo, but I can't get a hold of you. You're not answering.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gam's advice is fucking useless. All he told me was to enjoy a beverage.
No, dude, don't drink that shit. If it were up to him, we would all drink Faygo at once in some ritualistic rap clown suicide pact. But instead of committing suicide, the thing that we all accomplish is becoming instantaneous assholes with awful taste.
I mean, it's not even that bad. It's just soda, but whatever. This isn't the point.
This isn't the venue for airing your future problems, Count C, dipshit.
I know. It's just, I got a problem with Feth, and I'm really kind of sitting here in bad shape about it, emotionally speaking.
Okay, well, I get that. I hear you, bro. But this is still not the right place for this, so I've got to ban you. But seriously, just get in touch with me about it. Get in touch with me in private about it, okay, man? We'll get your shit straightened out. Okay. Is everybody good? Just gonna sit here for a minute, local time, see if anyone else has any shit they want to scrape off their bulge onto my clean nutrition plateau. Nobody? Great, wonderful. I now officially declare the nonsense portion of this memo to be over. This decree shall be binding and lasting. Back to planning Regisurp. Bear down, everybody. This is fucking important. There is a queen on the loose, and we've got to show a bitch the door. Unbe-fucking-leavable. Hello?
Yeah, we're good. I just spaced out.
Target! I'm sorry! Do you have any idea how funny that is? I mean, the whole thing, I can't stop laughing!
Hey, can future you mind prevent me from hitting the ban button? I'm genuinely curious. Go ahead, try to stop me. I dare you.
I'm not gonna try. I'm just here to say this whole thing is ridiculous. We didn't really need you to pretend to be a little angry in general to get any of this done. We kicked the queen out of there, no sweat. It was easy. In fact, I did most of the work myself right before I found all the treasure and scaled all the wrong.
Oh, all of them, you say? Fascinating. Hey, forget the ban button. Use your mind powers to help me locate the desperately attempt to give a shit button. Oops, we both failed. It doesn't exist.
Hey, I'm gone. I just think you should relax. You were wound up so tight through the whole adventure, and now here in the present, you're about to explode. It's insufferable.
Everybody, did you hear that? Super Future Vriska has an important life lesson for us all. We don't have to worry about our present responsibilities and obligations, because as it turns out in the future, all that stuff already happened. We're off the fucking hook. Time to relax. Let's all crawl into our cocoons and get busy stimulating our autoerogenous shame globes. First one to start a wank fire gets a shiny boon dollar. This is an order from your leader. Hello? Later, lag. Too bad the acronym wasn't HAG instead. Would have suited you much better. Instead of that nonsense word. Maybe its association with you will colloquially cause it to take on a negative connotation. What do you think? Maybe lag will be the new burn, even though it really means nothing in our language. I don't know, this is stupid, forget it. Okay, I'm rambling here, I'm aware of that. Future me, don't you fucking dare weigh in on this. I know what you're thinking. If I were future me, which I guess I am, I would read this and be all over it. Like, damn it, Carcat, what do you think you're doing? Get to the point. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm saying it to myself already here and now, so I won't have to later. Got it, you trenchant backbiting pricks? Damn, I'm losing my train of thought. Maybe I'll pick it up again in a fresh memo later. I don't know if that's right, though, because I vaguely remember this one being longer than this.
Hey,
Oh, son of a bitch.
I thought since it looked like you're saying you're out of important memo stuff to say, maybe you could help me here. Since I don't know where you are now, but maybe help me about a thing that has to do with a girl, like a romance thing you might know about.
You people are imbeciles. All of you. I am not posting these memos to counsel you on your past and future dating problems. Why are you all such basket cases? I don't even know what to say anymore.
Sorry.
Should I ban you? What's even the point anymore? One of you stooges will be right on the last one's heels with another sob story. Just hurry up and tell me what your problem is, bro.
Okay. I'm sort of lying here on Riska's floor right now. Like, in her block, lying down. You know, because I can't walk.
Oh, no shit, really? You can't be serious. When did this happen?
Yeah, anyway. She tried to kiss me. Well, she didn't try. She did. And then, kind of dropped me. And also, we were wearing costumes, and wow, I'm not explaining this well.
That is so fucked up. What have you gotten yourself into?
And now, to make it, a lot weirder, there's an angry voice in my head. I don't think it's Rufio this time. Rufio's not that angry. He's also imaginary. Like a fake made-up friend. Like, you know, like the way fairies are.
God, actually, I remember reading this bullshit, or skimming it at least. How could I forget? More loony block theater, and here I am drawing the curtains for you guys like a dope.
Anyway, I think Vriska's upset about it, and she's not talking or anything. Like, what do I do?
Okay, well, I can advise you and stuff, but you do realize this is a public bulletin. We should be having this chat in private. Everyone can read this, even her. I mean, fuck, she was just here talking, you dummy.
I know, I read that, but it's future her, which doesn't seem so bad. Maybe future her could read this, and I know, I'm sorry about it. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings.
Well, fine, if you want to broadcast a trans timeline apology, then fine. But you should realize the future is kind of a wide open thing. I mean, she could read this like 2 minutes in the future as well as 600 hours. At that point, you would essentially be talking to present her, completely defeating the purpose of your spineless message in a bottle apology.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really think of that.
Hi! Carcat, shut up! This does not concern you.
Okay, whatever. My memo, but whatever.
Wow. Hi.
Tavros, it's okay, really. So you don't feel that way about me. That's fine. I shouldn't have expected any different. I can deal with it. I'm not a wimp like you. I run with bad breaks all the time. No biggie. In fact, I already have dealt with it. I was over here dealing with it while you were over there on the floor fooling around with your computer after a cute girl tried to kiss you for some reason. As it turned out, fooling around with your computer too. Go cry on future Carcat's shoulder about this.
Wow, projecting, Vriska?
Yeah.
You're a strange and funny boy, Tavros.
Ooh, she's starting to do that thing where she replaces things that don't sound like 8 with 8s. Oh god, this is completely hilarious. Now I see why everyone's been ripping on my memos.
Carcat, I said shut the fuck up! Anyway, though totally unnecessary, your apologies accepted.
Okay.
Now pick yourself up off the floor so we can go wring some fucking treasure out of this miserable magic rock.
Yeah. I'll try.
Actually, never mind. I'll be over there to help you with that too. Kind of like I do everything. Just lie still and try not to start crying or anything. And wait a few minutes of your time frame to catch up with mine.
What?
Exactly. I am smarter than you. You see? You're learning.
Fuck, enough already. There, great, another happy couple in whatever hideous quadrant this batshit pairing will sustain. Now off you go.
Jesus.
Holy hell, this is exhausting. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Okay, maybe I'll take a minute to collect my thoughts and get back on topic here. No, you won't. This one was particularly nauseating in retrospect. I'm shutting this down.
Future Carcat banned current Carcat from
Yeah,
this
exactly.
memo. Future Carcat
From like
closed memo.
D tier. Carcat person went from like a D tier character all the way to A S tier territory recently. I love Carcat.
Now you know why he's like the face of the trolls.
Tavros has
Carcat's
always
great.
been is always S tier. If you disagree, you were wrong.
Always S tier. Tavros is great.
Tavros is the child. Anyone hurts the child, they will all kill you.
I love Tavros.
Hey, Runt.
Yeah.
Get up, Runt. Get up on those goddamn jelly legs of yours. Go kiss the girl. I said get your ass up and go kiss the girl, you pipsqueak. You're making me mad, Runt. Kiss that girl. I'll rip your horns off and put them through your eyes. I'll pop your little head like a grape. You're a wimp, you know that? Make me sick. Kiss her. Kiss her, you wimp. Get up and kiss the girl. You're having trouble bringing yourself to get up and kiss the girl. You kiss that girl this instant.
What are you doing, Hearts?
God damn
Boxcars?
it.
Like an old Southern guy.
It's just what happened. I don't know. You cannot do it. You cannot kiss the girl. Thief. You will need to be strong. There is important work for you to do. And in time, though prone to distraction and obstinacy, she would, but not alone. To bring every circle closed, her partner and rival would have to be guided in tandem. The thief and the seer were to serve as twin lashes of the scourge cracked by a quasi-royal against her own former kingdom to settle a score, to make him pay. Scourge's black inches would rip red miles through Durst, and the bright rivers gushing from its wounds would wash her mutineers down the drains of exile. In time, they would have to answer for their treason. Patience would be necessary, but then she'd recently come into all the time in the universe.
This is such a cool panel.
It is really good.
That is so cool.
Anyway, here's Terezi licking red chalk. Snowman, continue briefing. Okay, then what? Find the ring before he does. Where is it? Retrieve the ring from the royal vault. And then destroy it. Centuries ago, and yet, right now, the Sylph of Space was able to vacate the impact site with several features of her buried landscape in tow. She sits atop her session's dormant forge.
Kanaya, reply to memo.
Now I have to get in on the memo shenanigans.
Fine then. Since past me just banned current me from the preceding memo and doesn't appear to give a shit about my future wisdom as usual, looks like I'll just have to start another memo from scratch. Hey, past me, go have a blast killing the king. I'm sure it'll be awesome. In fact, it was awesome. Bang up job with that, dude. Too bad it was all a huge waste of time. Oh, what's that, past hole? You didn't read this and figure that out ahead of time? Or maybe you just skimmed this and it didn't get through your thick bulge. What a shock. Memo within memo to present self. Put forth a more concerted effort to impress upon everyone in the past, myself included. What a bunch of fucking idiots they all are. I'm learning a valuable lesson today. It turns out you can't alter the outcome of decisions made by morons, no matter how much you yell at them. All you can really do is give them a hard time and try to make their lives just a little bit more miserable, which sounds like a more noble pursuit than changing destiny for the better anyway, frankly. Losers should be forced to face the music, even for the mistakes they haven't made yet. Their punishment is being allowed to make the mistake in the first place. Talk about poetic justice. Then getting soundly berated before, during, and after the mistakes are being made is just the mucus on the grub loaf. The sweet, tangy mucus. This is dumb. Why did I ever think these memos were gonna be a good idea? Nobody cares. I mean, nobody's even trolling me anymore. I'm leaving myself wide open, too, saying some pretty dumb things here. I guess maybe I wrote too many. Filled too many of them with long arguments with myself. No one's gonna read through all this. All the valuable information is just getting lost in the yelling. You stupid, stupid idiot. Oh, fuck you. Why'd you even start another memo then? I guess there are a couple things I want to get off my chest, okay? Oh god, now I'm arguing with current me. I didn't even notice I was doing it. This is really fucked up. I've got to pull it together. Think back to what we might have done wrong. But the thing is, as much as our past selves are a bunch of stubborn, unlistening assholes, I can't even really identify any mistakes we made. It was all pretty much like clockwork. A 600-hour campaign to complete a game like this is pretty good if you ask me. And I have asked me. It turns out, me agrees. I can't shake the feeling someone else must be responsible for this. It doesn't seem like it was something that was supposed to happen in our session. Solix has the same intuition about it as me. He thinks there's something fishy about it. It's really insufferable the way her fish puns have rubbed off on him. Kinda makes me want to vomit. Anyway, he says he's working on tracing the origin of this disaster. If I find out who's responsible, I will... I don't even want to think about it now. Waste a good fresh rage. I'm a little tired of all the old things I've been angry about. It's gotten so stale. In a weird way, I'm sort of looking forward to having something new to be pissed off about. It's not like there's anything else to live for now. It's not like there's anything else to live for now anyway. So I'm keeping my prongs crossed. It'll be like fucking 12th Perigees Eve up in here. Last Sweeps Eve was probably the last happy memory I have, in fact. What did you guys do for the last holiday? Anyone? I remember my Lucius had been gone for days and I was starting to get worried. But then he finally returned triumphant. He brought the fresh behemoth leaving into our hive, and together we decorated it. And I don't know. That's all I can say. Getting lump in my squawk blister. I guess I'm done. I'm gonna lie down now on the steel floor of this frigid meteor drifting through the black, uncaring void of our null session. Null. Kinda like this memo, I guess. Later.
Should we continue?
What happened?
I heard him say something and then he left. I guess we can always just continue. I mean,
he's back.
What happened?
Back.
I don't know. My screen went black. Something with NVIDIA, and everything died.
That's very strange.
Someone is trying to corrupt our reading session.
They're like, it didn't work the first time, and it's not gonna work this time.
I had my mic muted. I was looking at something someone sent me, and the next thing I hear it, ding! I look, my screen blank.
Anyway, I guess we'll
London heard
continue.
too much Homestuck. He doesn't want anymore.
You should click back onto the Discord stream.
I can't. My Discord is humongous at the moment because I have to turn on my TV.
What do you mean it's humongous?
What's helping my TV? If it's on, like if it's all partially on my TV and my computer, it opens up on my TV itself, and it's like partially hanging on to my thing. So I gotta fix it.
I mean, I could always just keep going. I don't think you come back for a while.
I had Roblox in the background, right? Roblox crash.
Roblox is stopping us from home.
Oh
My gosh.
Call again.
Should we just continue or wait? Because I mean, again, we've read this already, so like, I don't think he's gonna be missing much.
Well, I'm just gonna draw Solux
He's
until we
back
continue.
again.
I gotta apparently my computer has an update. So maybe if I update.
Well, if he's gonna be disappearing for a little bit, I can talk about how much I really like Solux.
Restart. I have to restart my computer for it to fix. So I will be back momentarily.
Editing in
Sure.
post, add the image that I drew that got 180 upvotes on Reddit.
God, do I have to?
Yes. Now that it's been mentioned, you have to. It's my favorite piece of art.
This will be our new segment every episode where it's
Raven's
like,
art
what-
corner.
What did
Raven's
Raven
art
draw
corner.
this week? Well, currently it's not very safe for work Solux art, but the one that should be put up on screen is kind of safe
God,
for
you're
work.
still doing that?
What do you mean still? When did this start happening?
When it was mentioned at the lunch table.
Yeah. I don't think we did anything special.
Whoa, hey, what?
Last 12th, we stayed in, and I read stories to her. It was nice.
Oh, that's cool. This is the first time you've responded to a memo that I can recall. You took it right down to the wire. I was just about to close this thing.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but then I noticed a conversation in which I was a participant, which, as it turns out, is the conversation taking place now. I scanned it briefly and then perused other memos for my presence. I found none and returned to this one, but my part of the conversation was gone. I regarded this as a prompt to begin typing and record my contributions live. That is how this works, isn't it?
Pretty much. For a while, it was frustrating. When I discovered the feature, I kind of breezed through all my future memos, not really reading all of them carefully or thoroughly. Then I looked at it again, and the whole board was gone because it was time to make it in the first place. So I did. Then I kept making memos with only foggy recollections of what they contained, while all these other chumps from different times kept giving me shit, including myself. But it was all good, because as I eventually became my own future selves and got to be on the other sides of those conversations, I could do my past selves the service of informing them how stupid they were being. I stopped bothering trying to remember how any of these memos went. Honestly, the last few weeks have been a blur to me, just nonstop yelling at myself, haggling with past and future knuckleheads, killing monsters and solving puzzles, cycling through all the gates and planets like 100 times, zigzagging down to the battlefield, out to the Vale, over to Prospect, back to Durst, and on and on and on and on like that until we thought we won. But we didn't win. We lost. We lost as hard as fat guys fall.
What exactly happened?
Did you read the memo just before this?
No?
Give it a read. I'm done ranting about all that for now.
Alright, in a moment.
But yeah, that's how Trillian's timeline stuff works. You'll get used to it. Or not, since apparently this is your only memo reply. You were pretty shrewd in sidestepping this whole clusterfuck.
It seems like a logical way to engineer a system wherein one simultaneously functions as the reader and author of the transcripts. It's temporally sound construction.
Then you're the only one who thinks so. Hell, you probably would have been a better maid of time than the one we were stuck with. She's completely shit-hive maggots. Don't even get me started.
I don't think we are given roles to challenge us. That don't necessarily suit our strengths. At least I was. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Sure you do. Or you will. Trust me, you'll do fine. So what prompted you to respond anyway? I mean, aside from being strong-armed by conversational predestination.
Oh, at this point, I'm not even sure if I'm inclined to ask anymore.
You might not have a choice. Do you remember if this memo was much longer than this?
There's a good way to go, I think, yeah.
Then might as well spit it out.
It's such a silly question.
Red or black?
What?
Your problem. Does it pertain to red ROM or black ROM interests?
That's not what this is about.
Come on. People have been using these memos to sift through their romantic problems for weeks. I'm a fucking veteran at this shit by now. Seriously, I don't mind. It'll be a welcome reprieve from shouting at myself.
Is that an I? Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about it.
Didn't you at least get a sense of what this conversation was about when you skimmed it?
Not really. If I were thinking about it, I probably wouldn't have wanted to anyway. Don't you think it's better to have unrehearsed conversations, even if the subject matter is awkward?
Yes, I completely agree. It's good you didn't read it. We can avoid the sort of verbal slapstick routines I'm sick to fucking death of by now. I am so tired of people being all coy and telling me what we're about to say before we say it, and then we wind up fucking saying it anyway. And then we prove to the invisible Riddler that is Father Time, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what a bunch of fucking idiots we all are. Do you have any idea how old that gets after a while? So really, tell me.
I know what's on your mind. I got a sense for these things. R or B?
Okay, red then, but I guess not really red enough.
Well, isn't that always the case? Story as old as time. Even in places where, strictly speaking, time didn't exist until recently. Who's the target of these flushed leanings, if you don't mind my asking?
It's not the asking I mind, it's the telling in a public forum.
I don't think anyone's reading. Did you notice anyone else Did you notice anyone else join in later?
No, it appeared to be just the two of us.
See, nobody cares enough to bother.
Sorry, Ethan came in. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Where were we? You moved in. I was not looking at the screen time. Okay. I don't know whether that's reassuring or just a bit disheartening.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. Their disinterest is more a reflection on me than you.
Disinterest is the operative concept here. She's not, even responding to my messages anymore. Could be busy, but I'm rapidly approaching a resolution to discard the preposterous infatuation.
She? Well, I guess that narrows it down somewhat.
Sure.
If I think back on events knowing this, I could probably piece it together.
How about if I agree to consult with you about it in private, we can drop it here, before you crack me like a vault with your weird romance sleuthing acumen.
Alright, deal.
It puzzles me that you are so versed in the topic. Do you have access to a manual archived on a remote server somewhere?
What? No, of course not. I don't actually know all that much. I just know this stuff will drive you shit-hive maggots if you don't figure out how to deal with it.
That figure of speech you keep using puzzles me too.
Like, not that I expect you to give a shit, but personally I'm all twisted up about Blackrom stuff especially. Honestly, I don't think I was cut out to have a Kismesis. I think my standards are way too high. Did you know that... This feels so insane to admit, but... Over the course of this adventure, at times I began to suspect I was my own Kismesis. How fucked up is that?
I'm not qualified to say. Neither romance nor psychology are my strong suits.
But obviously it's not true. I never even did any legit time traveling where I could meet myself. I just bickered with past and future ghosts on a chat client. Fitting, really. Every collisionist adversary I've contemplated has eluded me like a phantom. Even myself. Whatever, I'm done with it.
And what of Scarlet ambitions? Fare any better in that quadrant?
No. I'm not airing that shit out here. Maybe privately. It's private. Let's change the subject. What were you originally going to ask me?
Oh, fine. Here's this silly question for you. I was just wondering, given your vantage of hindsight, if you'd had cause to observe at any point in time magic. Like real magic. I guess what I'm asking is magic a real thing?
Wow, you're right. That's kind of the dumbest fucking question I've ever heard.
I know. It's just that I have a good reason to believe magic is real. Our ancient predecessors discovered it, how to use it, but then they may have surpassed us in skill by a great deal.
You put way too much stock in that ratty old guy. But anyway, no, we never used magic. I mean, let me try to put into perspective how ridiculous the whole notion is anyway. We can alchemize practically anything with the right materials and grist. We can and did make super powerful weapons and items that can do practically anything. What additional advantage could magic offer? All this shit is practically magic anyway, but more like goofy, science-y magic, you know?
Sure.
But everything here is kind of magic in a way, isn't it? Fortune-telling dream clouds, golden moon... God, I said clowns. Fortune-telling dream clouds and golden moons and shit. If you look around, there's magic everywhere in this bitch. It's all around us. Motherfucking miracles, right?
Heh.
What do you need magic for, anyway?
I'm running out of ideas. I need to figure out a way to stoke this volcano, in case you and the others are successful in recovering the Queen's Ring.
You'll figure it out. And you won't need magic, trust me. Just be patient. The answer will come to you somehow.
I guess you would know.
Yeah, really, there's nothing to worry about. At least as far as the details of the adventure go, we were all pretty awesome at this game. Really awesome, in fact. Until a little while ago, when it turned out we weren't actually all that awesome. Turns out we were pretty fucking unawesome all along.
Still baffled by what would conceivably cause such a crisis in awesomeness post-victory.
Well, for starters, have you scrolled up to the top of the timelines yet?
No?
Check that out. Maybe read a few recent memos. But other than that, it's not for you to concern yourself with. Just deal with getting through the quest. I'll catch up with you about it when you catch up with me on the timeline. which just happens to be right now.
Say hi to me for myself.
Okay, I probably won't do that, but alright. What the hell are you doing over there anyway?
You mean future me?
Yeah, you're messing around with your chainsaw, while Tavros is sleeping on the floor. Oh god. Fuck, what are you doing?
What? What did I do?
Okay, everything's fine, I guess.
What happened?
I passed out for about an hour. Fucking embarrassing. You're out of your goddamn mind, you know.
Shit hive maggots, you mean?
Yeah, in a good way, though. Okay, I'm shutting this memo down for my past self since he's currently lying unconscious on the floor an hour ago. See you in the future now.
Till then.
Kanaya.
This is ridiculous.
It is. This is absurd.
Future Carcat.
Future carcinogeneticist 2.
Future Carcat 2 banned. Future Carcat 2 banned Future Carcat. Where's he gonna ban regular Carcat, huh?
Well, current Carcat can't read this memo yet because it's not time to write it.
Fair enough.
Kanaya, scroll up.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Yeah, you know. Terezi, fly up. She's got wings. Hey, Terezi. Hey. Hi, Terezi. Hi. Hehehe. Terezi, respond. Okay, I got your message. Thanks for not hassling me about it in one of the memos to get my attention. I appreciate that. Unless you did, but it was in a future memo I haven't written yet, in which case, have a big time fuck you about that in advance. No, I didn't bug you about it in your stupid memos. They're annoying and I'm tired of getting banned for no reason. Posting in them at all is the reason. You're not supposed to reply to memos, period. That's the reason. Maybe I'll start my own bulletin board, and everyone will be allowed to reply anytime they want, except for guys with nubby horns. Oh no, they will not be able to reply at all. Grumpy car cats will be expressly forbidden from Rainbow Rumpus Party Town. Sounds lame. By the way, that will be the name of the board in case it wasn't clear. Yeah, I got that. This is an empty threat because if you... Thanks, Raven. This is an empty threat because if you made a board at any point on the timeline, I'd be able to see it right here and read the whole thing already. Wait. Oh god, you actually did. Yes! Future Terezi is looking pretty cool right about now. Look, I don't care about the Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory. What's all this about going on after the Queen's Ring? Well, the thing that is all about it is... we have to go after the Queen's Ring. It is a new mission. But we're still in the middle of trying to pull off Regis with Jack. Why don't we take it one mission at a time? Yeah, about that. The whole point is to destroy the ring so Jack doesn't get it. Why would we want to do that? Jack's an ally. Also, the mission sort of involves exiling Jack, too. This is bullshit. We're not exiling Jack. He's cool. Carcat, he is not that cool. Yes, he is. He's a total badass with a fuck ton of blades and shit. He's helping us out. Okay, I think it's pretty cute that you sort of look up to him like that, but seriously, I do not get a good feeling from him. He kind of stinks. Let me act shocked like I didn't see that coming. Fuck, I forgot my horns. I always forget them. No! Well, sort of. He doesn't smell bad, actually. He smells really clean and shiny and dark, like an oil slick. And there's a tiny hint of licorice in there, too. It's more like the way he moves. I smell his smooth motions and the way he squints his eyes, and it gives me this really nervous feeling. What a surprise. You're dragging your shit-stained nose into this. What an outstanding character witness. Objection, your tyranny. The bottom line is I'm not going to exile Jack because you believe you can smell malice off an interpretive dance. Carcat, he's a jerk. He has stabbed you on more than one occasion. Some of those stabbings were accidental. Okay, well, I know for a fact the third time was accidental. Anyway, you've beaten the shit out of me a few times yourself. But I didn't draw blood. I mean, I could have to satisfy my curiosity. But I didn't, as a courtesy to you, since you still want to keep it a secret from me like a petulant little wiggler. Hey, I promised I'd tell you. I just wasn't ready, okay? Well, it's okay. I know what color your blood is anyway. No, you don't. Yep, I totally do. Lies. I've been very careful. Not like all you classless shitbags who slop your blood all over the place every goddamn minute like it's some weird fetish. What? Hold on. What is it? I said hold on. Sometimes it's hard to pick out the letters from the holo projection. I need to get a closer look. Are you licking your glasses again? I hate it when you do that. It's fucking disgusting. What would ever give you that idea?
Terezi, get a closer look.
Ah, that's better. It's much easier to read your color this way. Your drab, dirty pavement gray, on top of bright candy red like a shiny lollipop. Does that sound familiar, Carcat?
Yes, I'm extremely familiar with this sort of nonsense by now, sure.
No, I mean gray on red, like the way your skin conceals your blood.
What?
Candy red, like your planet. You have strong cherry cough syrup in your veins. It is completely delicious.
Who told you? Did Jack tell you?
No, he doesn't talk much. I figured it out myself.
How?
I got a closer look, remember?
No.
You are playing so dumb. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I cleaned up my wound and changed my shirt before I even met you. I've been extremely careful, so you're gonna have to fill me in.
It was when I got close enough to smell it under your skin. Please, Carcat, do not pretend that you forgot about our little moment.
Whoa, you mean during... Fuck. Okay, shh. Let's not talk about this. Not here.
This isn't a memo. It's a private correspondence just between us, remember?
I know, but damn it. Writing all these memos has made me paranoid. It just doesn't feel secure chatting about it over the client. I don't know. We can talk about it in person.
How in person do you mean? Uh-oh, look at my eyebrows getting carried away here. Carcat, help! They're out of control!
Those are eyebrows? I thought they were horns.
They're horns too. They're whatever I want them to be. Don't change the subject by being cute.
Well, apparently I just can't fucking help myself, can I?
Nope.
How can you even smell so damn well anyway? You give me a hard time about being coy about shit, but when it comes to your crazy senses, you're so vague. It's like trying to decipher the daily horoscope riddle, or the riddles for all 48 signs combined.
Ah, you are a relentless subject changer. Fine, it's okay if you don't want to talk about it. God, you are so shy for an angry guy who wants to be a big shot leader. It's ridiculous.
Look, we'll talk, I promise. Why don't you just say some stuff about yourself for a change and cut me some slack?
Okay. I'm sure I mentioned after you met my sprite. I learned from her through my dreams before she hatched.
Yeah, but it's still so vague. That's the whole point. How about a straight answer?
Okay, I'll try. When I went blind, that's when I first woke up, and my Lucis helped me wake up. Sort of.
You mean on Prospect's moon?
Yes, but except for a very brief moment, I was blind in my dreams too. The dream self-image I project can't see, because I guess deep down I don't really want to.
Why is that? Is it out of spite to Vriska? I know I'd probably be cool with that out of spite more than anything.
No, not that there wasn't some satisfaction in being okay with it. Grateful about it even, and making sure she knew that. But that's not it. The day it happened was the first time I ever heard from my Lucis. She woke me up, and ever since she'd been teaching me a different way to see. A different way to perceive everything, I guess. Not just in a sensory way.
Okay, so why did you never tell me any of this?
You wouldn't have gotten it. Even now, you still don't, really. You've not even seen Skya yet.
How am I supposed to wake up?
I don't know. Something different does it for everybody.
How many of us are awake now? How much of the future did you see before we started? In the clouds, like Kanaya. Also, how did you go blind anyway? What did she do to you? I don't know why you're so cagey about that. I still don't see how she could blind you without being anywhere near you. Obviously, she can't control you, so what gives?
Carcat, shut up. God, how about if I tell you all about that stuff next time we are in person? In fact, I'll tell you when you wake up. Until then, I'll keep tabs on you in your tower while you sleep like a little honey pajamaed pupa nestled in his cocoon.
Wait, let me guess. Do I look adorable?
Actually, you kinda look like a big pile of smelly barf.
Wow, what the fuck?
Of course you do, dumbass.
Oh, then, good, I guess.
Okay, I've gotta fly. Don't worry about the ring mission. You can stay busy with Regisurp. I will organize the new mission myself. Later!
Wait, Terezi, please don't tell them about my blood. I want to tell them. I will tell them. Later. Once they respect me as a leader.
Okay, I'll keep that secret if you keep this one I tell you, which is that between you and me, Carcat, I think they already do. Bye, Heart.
Bye. Heart.
Terezi, ascend.
Homestuck is like a Mobius double reach around of storytelling.
Kid, where'd you go? I was going to show you my stabs. Aha, here are those wings. Time to fly up away to Skya, you fucking piece of garbage. Okay.
God.
Applause.
Make her pay.
I watched the Make Her Pay reanimated, and it's really good.
Oh, it's good. I've been waiting off on it in case it was bad. I will now I'll probably watch it. I mean, already this is pretty good.
I mean, the real animation, whenever you get a reanimated collab, is almost never bad.
True. If it was bad, they probably wouldn't want it to reanimate.
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Oh, this music is so good.
I need to find this song, Krista Manthikins.
I mean, I say that the song's good about like literally every other Homestuck animation.
True.
I don't know if there's a single one I haven't thought was good.
This one is just like something I'd be willing to put in my instrumental playlist, though.
Mm-hmm.
So in Act 3, the narrator says something about you shouldn't be out of your moon during, like, the time when Skaya is close.
Yeah, I think that's probably why. You go
Also,
blind.
apparently trolls just aren't supposed to be out in the day anyway, so...
Except for Kanaya.
Except for Kanaya.
It's because their sun's so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's kill some guys. I think it's so funny that Aqueous can just punch them.
He's very funny.
Gallic gun!
We just go boom.
Tavros is just Professor X right now.
I mean, Vriska there just did a fucking, like, Mega Man slide attack.
True. This is so cool. It's so very satisfying.
Tavros is just in shock at what happened.
People theorize that the reason Aradia stopped is because she saw Tavros. Actually, I think Hussey might say that in his author note. I'm not gonna read it, though. It's too long.
Dang, oh wow.
Oh my god.
That is...
What? Hold up. Raven, what does this look like in the book?
Okay, so you know how this is in animation? And you know how animations look in the books?
Is the fucking author's note spread across multiple pages?
Yes. Wait a second, let me pull it up and see how many pages. What page is this on in Homestuck?
2578.
25, that's 3,000. Okay, do I have the right book? No, I do not have the right book. Give me a second. There's a lot of these. Shut up! Where is it? That's Troll Romance.
Troll.
Better be careful, Nvidia might crash again.
Yeah.
Okay, so... 1,
Right,
2,
so here's your
3,
Homestuck.
4,
Just computer explodes.
5, 6, 7,
Son of a-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 pages of just this animation in the book.
Jesus.
How many of those pages also have this author's note?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Here's your answer. A lot.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 of them. So 19 of those, there are 19 author's notes within that one right there.
Jesus Christ.
Is insane.
Making an animation in a book is a little difficult.
Just a little. The Grey Ladies.
Let's go.
And here's the final exile, DD. Of course he's reading some of his porn while watching the teen alien girls fight to the death like some sort of weirdo.
All of the exiles are weirdos.
Atta girl. DD, move this along. Someone needs to grab the reins on timeline management here. These delinquents waste too much time, can't seem to conduct their business with any efficiency at all. Payback scenarios notwithstanding, there's always time to be made for a good comeuppance. Skip to the end.
Oh, right. Oh, God. Wait, I can pay 2 life points to summon? I'm so glad you get it, Jacob.
Hey, Caden, you're gonna have to start paying attention from here to the end of Act 1. Or Act 5, Act 1.
Wait, we're in Act 1 again? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What did I miss?
As the wind skims the void between... I don't remember the thing.
I feel a portal opening up right now. No.
Shit, we've time traveled.
Damn it, Carcat! Oh, stupid memos.
I suspect this one is Dave's.
Maybe. Alright.
Chicken.
Yeah? Am I supposed to...
Words. Yeah,
Oh,
words.
yeah, I didn't know I was supposed to read the thing on screen. Quit bossing me around. I'm not okay with it.
Just so you know, there's gonna be a lot of screen reading after this.
I know what I'm doing.
That's what I like to hear. As you were then. Aradia, skip to the end.
Okay. This private board will, and has always served as a log of past events for future selves to record and guide of future events for past selves to follow. I don't know which half of its role has been or will be more important. Possibly neither. It is critical since deviation from the course is most...
That made a really loud noise.
It's mostly impossible, and reflection on its traversal is completely irrelevant. But I'm typing this anyway because I'm bored again. And here I am thinking we were finished taking orders from voices. We've only swapped the imperatives of the dead with those of our future selves, who are also dead. Yes, it seems that way. Oh well, it was an enjoyable reprieve from fatalism while it lasted. I nearly managed to savor it. An error narrowly avoided then. I think we should refrain from dialogue in this memo, without resorting to banishing or absurd exchanges self-reputation. Yeah, I agree. I just thought I'd interject that and go. Okay. We will, and have already amassed an army to confront the Black King. An army consisting of our alternate future selves. Each one rerouted from a doomed offshoot of the Alpha timeline. Each given another chance at a constructive influence over the ultimate outcome. By the way, if you don't know already, a future self returning to the past from a doomed timeline will always be slated for imminent destruction herself. It is one of the rules, and the unfortunate reality is, this will and has already been a mass suicide mission. Or it would be, and already would have been, if we all weren't already dead. Mobilizing ourselves in such numbers would be required to neutralize the king's psychic attacks. It would take our combined concentration to dampen the abilities he inherited from Globagla. Without the circumulative effort of our doomed reserves, without the heightened mental and physical endurance of our robotic vessels, without the untimely demise we all shared before this began, victory would not be possible. He would kill us all with one dreadful sound. I don't know if it was just bad luck or an extension of the curse Karkat insists he brought on us that led to the incidental and unfortunate prototyping of Thefri's powerful Lusus, without which the battle would have posed little challenge, I think. It was more likely just another inevitability, a product of illusion between the desperate forces at play. A bargain is struck between the Gaia knows already and what the gods demand up front. Together they orchestrate trials sufficient to ensure that it is overcoming them we would be proven worthy of inheriting the ultimate reward. Ribbit. Whoops. And so it would be, and has already been. While distracted by the combined efforts of our doomed legion, the king would be aggressed by others, and even though each would be well prepared, perched on the highest rungs of the echelon, equipped with the best weaponry Grist could build, versed in the deadliest praying that $1 could buy. Even though the meteors from the king's own reckoning would be turned against him. And even with one impossibly lucky roll on the dice at the final moment, we would only narrowly succeed. But ultimately, would prove our worth. And the reward would be within our reach. Only momentarily. Before we would be able to claim it, we would be interrupted by something, which would be ushered into our session by a rift in paradox space. A rift which would determine will be opened by 4 members of a fledgling species, who will be playing in another session of the same game that we will and have already played. The rift will lead to great undoing, without necessarily causing it, not directly. Such rifts themselves supposedly begin useful even. They are cataloged phenomena within the game itself, with a provided means of creating them, and a wide range of scenarios for which it might be prudent to do so. The Insephire's locals would have more formal terms for them. They typically refer to such a rift as scratch. The direct effects of a scratch are limited to the session invoking it. We would not experience or observe those effects from our session, but we would experience the consequences in the form of that which prevented us from claiming our reward.
Man, I really wish... Oh, hold up. No, keep going.
He whose hand would be forced by the scratch to emerge from hiding.
Man, I really wish I could read this.
Yeah. I want. Well, we know who she's talking to. We just can't read it because of the stupid white
God
text.
damn it, Doc Scratch.
Screw you, white text guy.
Articular instantiation. It's none of my business. That's all I got, man.
Can't even get that.
But there would be no adequate way to prepare, even with all the foresight at our disposal, for a foe more powerful than the king we will and have already defeated, for a demon who is indestructible, omnipotent, and in range. While the rest of the party would abscond, our duplicates would buy us time. They would all be killed. Again.
Some major spoilers in those author's notes, but who cares?
All except for me, that is just as well, I suppose. What would we even do with all those copies anyway? We would return to the site of our hatching, so to speak, where we would hide amid a veil depleted by the reckoning and wait, drifting in the wide orbit of our soon-to-be null session. Banished from the universe we left behind. And yes, in being denied the ultimate reward. We would be barred from entry. Into the universe we created.
End of Act 5, Act 1.
God.
Second time's a charm.
Yes,
Fail.
it is recorded.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I thought
If
Jake
you
was
go
gonna...
to
For a second, I thought with me having all those issues, Jake was like, hey, guys!
Hey, guys. I was thinking about doing it as a joke, but...
I think we would all strangle you at that point.
like,
Alright,
no, we're
so
not
it's
doing
like,
this
now
again.
we
We're
get to
skipping
share
this
our unit.
episode.
We're
This is
skipping this.
This has actually been a really short episode, but both times we've done this, it has felt way longer, and I think it's the memos.
Oh yeah, it's
It
100% the. It's the I think it's the memos and also the 2 long bits of just Raven, talking with Aridin and Fefri. Those feel like they take a while.
Yeah. At the beginning, I didn't realize, I had to start talking as Aridin. Like, that very first line, I was like, oh no. I'm not happy about it. Because I couldn't quite get into the Aridin voice super fast. I think I got it partway through.
I'm
And I was stuttering a lot.
I don't mention this in the original video, and I'm mentioning it here. I am still very confused on how the Midnight Crew are still alive right now.
Again,
I know it could be
I
them in a
think
different part of the
I think
timeline.
they die past this point in the timeline.
Oh, hey, some of them aren't dead. They're just set into next calendar year.
One of them got punched into a completely different calendar.
Yeah. I think 2 of them got sent somewhere else, and I
So
think
one of them
one of-
died. One of them got punched into next week. One of them got punched into a different calendar, and Spade
Can you
Slick made it out.
made
Scroll
it.
a little bit. Anyways, when Hivebit was done, I escaped from that dude's house and went to greener pastures.
I.e., mostly a bunch of other shitty apartments, but involving fewer dangerous animals.
Airy wolf head.
Honk honk.
If you go to 2608, there's a funny little thing background.
Hold up, what's in 2608?
There is a unicycle with the shoes, like the rocket shoes, I believe.
Me when I alchemize? Hey, maybe Gamzee can finally write it now.
Yo, maybe.
That's how it feels like what alchemizing would be. Just like, ooh, what would this and this be? And then it's just something completely terrible.
It's just something entirely useless, like the fucking Hammerhead Pogo ride.
Or
Wait,
who could
I know-
forget the Cosby top?
Oh my god.
I will
Doesn't
say-
John immediately react to the Cosby top by basically saying, wow, this is shit?
yeah.
I just read the author's note again, and random bit is like, one time back in 2010, I jazz handed a bit too hard, and this stuff just sort of magically appeared.
Thus basically turning Homestuck into that fucking troll comic instead.
Oh, I like the troll. I don't know how much I like the trolls. I'm happy to be back to it with the kids, though. Presumably, I'm really hoping we go back
I
to the
can
kids.
tell you for sure that they are relevant again.
I like most of the trolls. That was some fun shenanigans.
I do
Most
not
of the
know.
but
I do not know who all lies on this next animation page.
Let me go check
I-
it out.
I am excited for
Grabs other book.
I do have the book though. Okay, so it's a cool little loading animation. Loud noises, real loud noises. Turning that off.
Spoilers. All we have to do is wait like 4 days.
The major, yeah, I mean, it's not that long away. The major spoiler, that is, there will be loud noises.
A
And they
planet.
better-
It's more rewarding for Jacob to turn down
Yeah.
the volume.
Yeah, so
I think
I
it's
was gonna say that.
literally at 6%.
Why is the unofficial Homestuck collection so loud?
It looks like not trolls.
Well, I'll never know because the unofficial Homestuck collection is not playing audio right now, so it's not on my volume mixer. But yeah, I think it's at like 4% or 6%.
Those aren't trolls. That's
No,
all I
that's
can
a
say.
good sign.
That's a good sign.
Those aren't trolls.
That is okay.
Those aren't
Uh,
trolls.
okay.
Proceeds to be fucking Doc Scratch.
Oh God.
The entire felt again.
Just all-
Yes.
It's the entire intermission, but from the Felt's
Okay,
point
that's
of view.
a troll. That's a troll. Okay.
I mean, I didn't want them to disappear.
Yeah, I like most of them.
I got
Most
Spanish
of them.
on
Which
the
one you don't
trolls.
like?
I mean, we all know. It's difficult to say. Like, we obviously all hate Vriska, but Vriska just has like enough like attitude and pure charisma that she's fun to watch.
I'll say it again. After this segment, I hate Equius a lot less.
Yeah, Equius has gotten a lot more chill and less. I don't know how to describe what he was before, but it's a
my
lot less of
God.
that. And
This animation is ruthless.
I think the only one that I could say I don't like entirely
watching
would be
TV.
Aridin.
We need original. We need,
I mean,
like,
even then,
actual
Aridin
accents.
has some of an amount of like, he's kind of fun to see though.
Aaron
yeah,
hasn't
he's
his
kinda
terrible
fun.
arc yet.
Yeah, has a terrible arc. Great. And
I actually can't say his terrible arc because it is massive spoilers.
Wonderful.
I don't know if I don't know if it's my brain liking these characters or me just being stuck with them for so long that it's tricked itself into going, yeah, these are good characters.
I like
Okay,
Parker
so-
and
guys, what's that to
Terezi.
do with them?
By the way, by the
Trezi's
way,
pretty cool.
the first interaction, first pester log is between Karkat and John, and then right after that, the page after that, it's a memo
Oh
with
god.
Terezi, Nepeta, Karkat, Solux,
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Aradia, Fef.
I think the
Gampy.
memos are gonna get a lot better once there's a lot more people talking in them.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
As well
When
as
it's like a 2-page memo of just Karkat talking with Karkat, it's painful.
okay, Gamzee, Vriska, and that seems like all the characters that are in that. There's a
It's just
lot.
most of the trolls.
there's no Airden.
I said most.
Most.
Then a lot of pages of nonsense. Vriska being weird again.
When did she stop being weird?
I'm just saying she's just there again.
Also, I'm very interested in finding out that since Jade has a magic cue ball, if Vriska is gonna try and get her hands on that.
I mean, Vriska doesn't have Vision 8 Fold anymore, though.
Rude.
Yeah, she just has an eye patch glass.
How difficult is it to get Vision 8-fold? With
I
the
don't know.
alchemizing system.
Wait, hold up. Making Hivebent took exactly 1 summer. For the duration of only that summer, I lived in somebody's weird and terrible house. My roommate, I think, was some sort of criminal. He was bad news. He had 2 huge dogs that honestly struck me as mostly untamed and bloodthirsty creatures. The result of this living arrangement was that I spent almost 24 hours a day locked in my shitty little room working on this nonstop. Maybe that's where the thing with me being stuck in an attic with the wolf head came from? Actually, that's probably exactly where it came from. When I spell it all out like this, it doesn't seem mysterious at all.
Okay, could you get Vision 8-fold by just alchemizing 8 eyeballs into 1 eyeball and then alchemizing that into a pair of glasses? That's
I
technically
thought-
8.
That seems like something that would happen.
I thought the vision was just her eyeball itself, like her eye itself.
It's called Vision 8-fold, so just get 8 eyeballs.
Oh my
Or
god.
at worst, or at least 8 eyeballs to the power of 8, which is like a whole lot of eyeballs, but still.
Vision
I bet the wiki
64
says something
fold.
about this. Time to
one of those moments where we're just sitting on a page for like 8 years. I love the second set of curtains that closes, by the way.
That is pretty cool.
And then when we get to Act 6, it's gonna be 10 bajillion curtains.
Act 6 is gonna take forever. It's terrifying to think that we're not even
When I'm in there.
3/8 of the way there.
I think this is one of the few author's notes that doesn't have any spoilers. I feel like there was something on a previous page I wanted to mention. Like it was the implication of something, but I don't know at this point, so.
We can look at it later. I was thinking of getting going.
Yeah, it is 9:30.
It is 9:30.
It's pretty late.
So yeah, anyway, that was Act 5, Act 1. Sorry for no actual reactions, but...
I mean, I think we pretty summed up most of our general reaction. Me being hyped for the Midnight Crew being back, you know, I gotta be hyped for that. And being cool, thinking the animation was cool.
Make Her Pay is definitely really fucking cool.
That is very cool. The music.
It was on one of the pages where Aradia is talking about stuff, and Hussey was saying that he thought it was the right move to just like foreshadow it and not make it a huge animation. And then I think he mentions that years later people made a huge badass fight animation, and I mean, we might be seeing that, you know, maybe.
That'd be cool.
Is it what I think it is?
Yes, it is what you think it is, Raven.
Wait, before more spoilers pop up, I'm heading out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Like,
Peace.
comment, subscribe.
Next episode,
Next
I'll talk
time.
even more about my Solux art.
Hopefully next time we won't have to double record the same episode.
What's Raven talking about?
Today.
Should we tag Raven's Reddit account on in the description?
Of course. Excessively salted on Reddit, Tumblr,
Yeah, who needs to tag it when you can just say it in the video?
Twitch,
Yeah.
Twitch.
You have a Twitch account?
Yes. I don't actually stream.
We
but,
might though.
Yo,
I
stream
do.
reading
Let's not look at
Homestuck.
those. Let's not look
Stream
at
that,
those clips
that
on
one
my, Twitch, shall
Homestuck
we?
map.
Yeah, that's where we'll stream the Homestuck map.
What? Did I say Twitter already? Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit. Yeah, Reddit. YouTube. Not the same name. Don't look up the YouTube.
Does anybody have that? I'm actually curious now.
Excessively salted at gmail.com. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't exist.
I mean, it might exist. It's just not.
Email me your art of me, Xolux. That's all I want to see.
Email inboxes flooded with Solux X, like the worst paramedic.
Solux X me is not the worst pair imaginable.
No, I was
okay?
trying to come up with a different, like the worst option.
Oh.
I don't know,
Anyway, I put out. Bye.
Vriska- I mean, Vriska is my default with a lot of those.
True.